Have you ever wondered how some people manage to amass enormous riches while others still have trouble making ends meet? Do you wonder if there's a trick to getting rich that you are not using? In this video, I will discuss 10 things that rich people do that poor people don't. They're the difference between rags and riches. First, the wealthy think their compensation will be directly correlated to the value they add to the marketplace. In other words, they ought to be paid appropriately if they play a significant role in creating a good or service that almost everyone in the world desires or needs. Since we live in a world where results are everything, wealthy people are aware that output is the only measure that matters. On the contrary, those in the lower class feel that compensation should be dependent on the amount of time invested in a task. While perseverance plays a role in the achievement, it is not always the case that more input equals more output. And when value and results are not consistently created, this may indicate an inefficiency. By concentrating on inputs rather than outputs, poor people frequently focus their attention on the wrong goal. Second, those who have created their own wealth are voracious readers. Warren Buffett is famous for saying, "The more you learn, the more you earn," and reading is a common way to achieve this. He was once asked what the key to success was. His response: he pointed to a stack of books and said, "Read 500 pages of books like these a day. That's how knowledge works. It adds up, like compound interest." All of you can do it, but I guarantee not many of you will do it. But he is not the only uber-successful business owner who understands the importance of reading. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban reads for 3 hours each day. Microsoft founder Bill Gates reads 60 novels annually, over 1 book per week. Tesla's inventor has always been an avid reader who allegedly learned how to build rockets by reading textbooks. In contrast, only 1 in 50 lower-class adults admits to regularly engaging in self-improvement reading, and as a result, lack the information to take actions that will result in financial prosperity. Third, the wealthy pay more attention to chances than to challenges. There once was a shoe salesman who was attempting to sell shoes to the locals in a distant country. The only issue was that no one in the village wore shoes, making it difficult to close any sales. He soon ran out of patience and chose to leave the area. As he was leaving, he ran into another shoe salesman. "Don't bother entering this village. These people don't even wear shoes." The eyes of the second salesman grew wide. "I can sell a pair of shoes to everyone in the village. How lucky are we to have discovered an untapped market?" You see, everything depends upon your point of view. When they encounter difficulties, the poor frequently give up, while the wealthy see challenges and opportunities and enter arenas that most people would never dream of. Fourth, the wealthy tend to surround themselves with other successful, positive individuals. It's been said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and wealthy people are aware that success is largely influenced by their social circle. This is why wealthy individuals spend time with others who enjoy talking about success, opportunities, and the positive things in life. By doing so, successful individuals have a higher chance of optimizing their view of the world by surrounding themselves with like-minded people. The poor, on the other hand, make little effort to expand their social circles and integrate themselves with people who will help them to grow into more successful versions of themselves. Instead, they would tend to be brought down by bad influences, wasting any opportunities they might have had to improve their financial situation. Fifth, the wealthy are always willing to advertise their worth and the value they can add. Most wealthy individuals have developed a talent or skill set that have brought them wealth. Therefore, they don't hesitate to share their strengths. This exchanging of one's best qualities is frequently done to spread information and advance others. As for the poor, the majority do not stand out in any one area, and regrettably, being average is a sign of future financial mediocrity. Additionally, the abilities these poor do possess are rarely highlighted, and lower-tier income earners rarely understand the significance of selling themselves when attempting to advance in life. Sixth, the rich outgrow their problems. The poor see problems as dead ends. Instead of attempting to figure out how to get through difficult times, they accept their fate when presented with a new challenge and get stuck in the status quo. Wealthy people, on the other hand, relish new challenges. The foundation of many financial success stories is that wealthy people recognize the worth of creating new solutions to new problems. Seventh, the rich think, why not both? Poor people think either or. The phrase opportunity cost was coined by economists many years ago. Simply put, this means that if you pick one thing, you're passing up on something else. In other words, if you have $5 and want to buy a hamburger, then I can't buy a milkshake. This is the mindset of many poor people. They have a fixed amount of income and must decide to buy one item or the other, but never both. It makes sense at face value, right? But the rich figure out how they can buy both. Let's use the following example. With a rich person, they also want the $5 and a hamburger and the milkshake. Instead of choosing between the two options, they choose both. To do this, the wealthy mindset chooses to spend $5 on a 24-pack of water on a hot day rather than a hot dog or the milkshake at first, and they walk down the street. They sell the water to passerbys for $0.5 each and make a total at $12. Now they can buy both the hot dog and the milkshake and have an extra $2 in their pocket. Again, the rich have a why not both mentality. Eighth, the rich focus on their net worth, not just their income. Poor people usually focus on hourly pay, whereas wealthy people understand that someone's net worth is far more important than their hourly wage or salary, even if one makes a significant amount of money per hour. If they don't know how to retain it, they can still be broke. The rich are aware that having an increasing net worth will open numerous opportunities and lead to more wealth in the future. Ninth, the rich are dollar smart. There is a saying that says, penny smart, dollar foolish, and many poor people live out this expression. Simply put, this phrase suggests that some people are very careful about how they spend small sums of money, such as when purchasing a cup of coffee, but are less careful with larger purchases, like investing in education and self-improvement. Rich people combine both approaches by exercising financial restraint when making smaller financial decisions and investing money in themselves and other activities that promote ongoing financial growth. Finally, number 10, the wealthy volunteer and network. They recognize the importance of doing so to many friends and attract potential clients. The benefit of meeting new individuals is that you are consistently growing your sphere of influence. Only 1 in 10 people who are struggling financially make the time to spend at least 5 hours a month to actively network. This causes them to miss out on growing their sphere, making new connections, and more importantly, taking advantage of the numerous new opportunities for financial success.